Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Beyond the For Sale Sign, the video cast where we break down the complexities of buying and selling residential property right here in Central Virginia. I'm your host, Kurt Reichstetter. I'm co-owner of Two Dog Realty. Today, I want to talk about something that comes up constantly, renting versus buying in Richmond, Virginia. And I'm not going to give the answer that you normally hear. Buying is always better, because that's lazy advice. What I want to do instead is help you think clearly about the decision. Because renting versus buying isn't just financial, it's emotional, it's lifestyle based, and it's timing dependent. Let's break this down in a way that actually helps. First, the financial side, but not the way it's usually framed. Most people immediately compare monthly rent costs versus monthly mortgage payment cost. But that comparison is incomplete. When you buy, you're also paying property taxes, homeowner's insurance, general maintenance, repairs, and the opportunity cost of your down payment. When you rent, you're paying rent. It may be renter's insurance, and you're exposed to potential rent increases. So the better financial question is, how long do you realistically plan to stay in Richmond? If you're staying less than 2 years, renting often makes more sense. If it's 3 to 5 years, it depends heavily on the purchase price and appreciation. 5 or more years, buying often becomes more favorably financially, but here's what people miss. Buying only wins if you're emotionally and financially stable enough to ride out normal market fluctuations. Second, the lifestyle factor. Richmond has changed. Neighborhoods feel different than they did 5 years ago. Prices feel different. Inventory feels different. Buying a home locks in location, school district, commute, and your maintenance responsibilities. Renting keeps things flexible. If your job moves, uh, if your situation is evolving, if your relationship situation is evolving, if you're still figuring out what part of Richmond feels like home, renting isn't a failure. That can be strategic. The real mistake is buying before you understand how you want to live. Third, emotional readiness. This is the part no one talks about. Homeownership sounds exciting until the HVAC goes out, the roof needs replacing, the neighbor isn't what you expected. Owning requires decision stamina, financial wherewithal, and comfort with unpredictability. Some people are ready for that, some aren't, and that's okay. Buying doesn't make you more stable. Stability makes buying easier. Fourth, market timing in Richmond. Right now in Richmond, inventory remains competitive in certain price points. Well-priced homes move quickly. Overpriced homes sit. Interest rates fluctuate, but trying to perfectly time the market is almost impossible. A better question is, does owning right now support your long-term financial and lifestyle plan? Not, is this the lowest rate I'll ever see? So what should you do? Here's the framework I give clients. How long will you realistically stay? Do you have 3 to 6 months of reserves after closing? Would a repair bill cause stress or inconvenience? Are you buying for lifestyle stability or out of pressure? If you answer those clearly, the right decision usually becomes obvious. If you can't, that's where conversation helps. If you're thinking about buying and want clarity before making that move, book a strategy call today. You'll find my contact info on our homepage. Hope to hear from you. Thanks so much.